All right, everybody. All right. Big up to my lovely wife for checking in. Thank you, baby, for checking in. Appreciate your support. We are back here in DCS for another stream on this Father's Day weekend. You can see here we are on an aircraft carrier in the Atlantic Ocean, getting ready to perform a mission with none other than our brother and fellow content creator Joystick HOTAS X56, who is streaming right now. Again, guys, this is a little bit of a different one because I don't have the cams on because of in the process of selling my house, but we are still going to continue to bring some great content via this platform. So right now the server is paused, and once the server unpauses, we will most certainly be able to begin the mission. So I hope everybody is doing well, and thank you for joining this, whether you're watching it as a live stream or as a video after the stream is done. Again, guys, we're here on an aircraft carrier in somewhat turbulent seas. We will be performing some flight operations based off of a command given to us by our higher ups to go in, search and destroy any threats to us initially, as well as infrastructure in the target area. So today is going to be a realistic mission where it requires us to not just quickly fly to a short distance target, but nonetheless we're going to be flying a longer distance target. We will be required to use a tanker for fuel and to also return back to another aircraft carrier that is positioned in the seas. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get up. Rock City's in the house, man. Big up to you for sure. Thanks for checking in, guys. Let's go ahead and get in and get some power onto this wonderful aircraft here. You can see we're aft of the ship here. That's the aft, and then there's the front of the boat, the bow, if you will. Let's go ahead and get our flashlight on here so that we can appropriately see what we're doing. If we look out, we do have some weapons, I believe, on the aircraft already that are pre-positioned. So let's go ahead and get our radios on here. There's the battery we got going on, and of course after the battery, let's turn the APU on, and let's get rid of this menu up there. Otherwise, it will not work for us. Zato flies. Oh yeah, 2 guns. Let's go. Yes, sir. Okay, guys, you can hear that APU spooling up. While it's spooling up, let's go ahead and drop this canopy down. I don't know why that comms menu keeps coming up. Alright, we are good to go there. APU is on, guys. Let's go ahead and start the right engine so we can get some radios up, and then we'll do a comm check. Right engine is starting up. You can see the RPMs are increasing. At 25, we'll go ahead and jump some fuel in there. Okay, we're allowing the handle here has been pushed forward to accept fuel. You can hear the engine is winding up even more. And once we get all wound up, we'll get some power on the aircraft to where we can have some interior lighting. In the meantime, it's a flashlight life. We're going to do our left DDI. Actually, let me back it once off to the night position, as well as let's turn up our brightness. Not super bright there because it is dark. And of course, let's cycle here our bleed air before we start number 2, and then we'll get some interior lighting on. Alright, we're going to start the left side. In the meantime, let's get some console lights up, instrument panel lights, floodlights here, if you will. Not so bright in the chart. There we go, guys. Now we can turn off our flashlight for now, and we are all good to go with that regards. We'll do a quick comm check here. Okay, let's go ahead and introduce fuel the same to the left engine, or the second engine that we're starting here. Let's go ahead and put this in our HSI as well. Alright. There we go, guys. Now we have a good start on the left side engine. Let's go ahead and get our INS to start aligning. Stored heading. We'll also get our radar to operation as well. Let's go ahead and close that down. And let's go ahead and reset our flight control system. One push of that. And over here, we're going to hit that rudder trim. Now we're going to come over here to the flight control system, or FCS as it's known. And we're going to ensure that we are stabbing up because of our weight to about 15 degrees for our takeoff trim. Let's also set our bingo fuel for 3,500. Aviation Geek is in the house, man. What's up? Good to see you. Let's do a comms check. Any station that's net, comms check. Okay, and we'll wait for one, who's Joystick 86, to comm check us back. So he's streaming as well too, guys. So go check his channel out, and you can kind of see where he's at as well. In the meantime, let's keep this startup process going here. And yeah, guys, just get to it. Aviation Geek says just hanging out. That's what's up, man. Back here, we need to turn on our aux. Let's see if we can get our lights on a little bit brighter back here, guys. Let's see, console lights, chart, instrument lights. All right, should be a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit more defined back here. So we're going to get our oxygen on right here with one click, and we also need to get our countermeasures on. We'll put our ECM to standby, and we'll also put this on to bypass. Wifey says, happy Father's Day to all the fathers watching the stream. Big up, everyone, and thank you for watching. And thank you, baby, for all of your support and for being the best wife ever. We had a hot date last night, so definitely enjoyable, honey. And thanks for supporting on this Father's Day weekend, you know what I mean? So happy Father's Day to everyone out there, like she says. And thank you for being great fathers, and I hope you are able to enjoy your family this weekend without doing any unnecessary cooking unless you want to do it. Alright, guys, here's the flaps. We need to put it in the half position, of course, for departure. And as well, we need to basically set up our HMD, which we will be using our HMD, which is our helmet. So we'll turn the brightness up. Might need to turn it down a little because it's dark. That way it doesn't contrast too much. And we could go ahead and start setting it up as well. We are going to start our test display, so we're going to get some different symbology. While that's happening, we need to make sure that our FLIR, which is our targeting pod, is in the standby position, as well as the radar. We can just put the radar in operational, because once the pressure comes off the wheels, then the radar actually will be quite active for us automatically. Alright, it's cycled through the symbology, so let's go ahead and stop that. Back down here to the menu page. Hit menu one more time, and pick HMD and align. Now we're going to align the helmet. Alright, helmet's aligned. Sorry, I had to get quiet there. Just simply because I got track IR on. So the alignment is done. So let's get our EW page up. And as well, let's get on our IFF on. Data link on. And TACAN for the tanker is going to be 10 X-ray. So let's go TACAN 1, 0.
Flight B to 2, radio check on 305.
1, this is 2, I got you 5x5 on 305. Alright, guys, that's just him radio checking us.
Lost 2, radio check on 251.
And 1, this is 2, I got you 5x5 on frequency 251. Alright, guys, so now that he radio checked us,
we are finishing our alignment, and we'll be ready to taxi here within a few minutes.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, we're almost up and ready to go as well, and I'll report ready over here for 2. Alright guys, alignment is done by this saying okay. So now we can come over here and put it in in-flight alignment, and that will complete the alignment process, guys. As far as that concerned, let's come over here now and hit standby, arm, and we want to bring our profile where we have 2 shaft deploying as well as 2 flare on a button push. We'll put the repeat down to 2, and the interval will be 0.25. We'll unbox that and we'll save that. Click save a few times, return, and we are all good to go there. Let's see, upon departure, we will go ahead and keep our essay page up. Okay. Well, right now it's at 40 miles, which is fine. We'll keep this side on the HSI, of course. And yeah, guys, we are pretty much ready to go. Let me cycle my rudder pedals, of course. All right. And we'll call Chief to remove the chocks. Chief, remove wheel chocks. Alright, and that is voice attack with Viacom that I'm using. 1, this is 2, we are ready to taxi. Alright.
That's fine. What you thinking about NVGs, or you want to keep the HMD?
I think we'll be fine with HMD, because by the time we get to the tanker, we'll have some light. Plus the probe spits out a little bit of light, so I think it's more advantageous to use HMD since it'll be more daytime flying. Hola, James Johnson says, hola papá, feliz día del padre, qué regalo te recibes, man, buen día. Sí, gracias a ti papá, y feliz día de los padres también, y el regalo es mi familia aquí. Otras cosas que voy a recibir, nada más son cosas, pero que es más importante es la familia aquí, pues. So, gracias por acompañarnos en este vuelo, en este stream, papá, y ojalá que todo va bien para ti. Okay, and 1, this is 2. Which cat would you like me to line up on?
I can't remember if I moved those planes on the bow of the ship or not. So I'm thinking line up on 2. I'll take 1 if possible.
Okay, 1, 2 will be lining up on cat 2. Request the taxi time now.
Go for taxi.
2. Alright guys, we are cleared to taxi. Everything looks good. Flaps are good to go. We're going to taxi with no lights on so that we do not blind the fellow nose wheel steering high, the fellow workers on the boat.
Chief.
He's getting ready to ask his chief to remove the wheel chocks. So that's cat 4, this is cat 3, so cat 2 will be up towards the front. Alright, you can see that slow taxi. Gonna have to get that light on for a split second. Okay, there he is.
Chief, remove wheel chocks.
Okay, let me put those lights on again. Kind of hard to see where he's leading us to. Alright. This is all the dangers of all the dangers of flying at night, of course. I can only hope I'm fully lined up. We'll just have to go off what he's saying. Okay, he's got to stop. Let's make sure he gives us the wing unfold. Okay. Alright, we're going to unfold our wings now, guys. And you can see the wings unfolding there, and you can see one who's Leo Sticks 86 taxi into Cat 1, guys. Those wings are unfolding for us. They are locked in. Let's also put our launch bar down. Now he's going to step off to the right side, of course. Love you. Alright, now he's telling us to ease up. Alright. Okay, we're on, so let's go ahead and get our bar retracted. And there goes one is in place. And one, this is two. We are on the Cat. Our LSO is requesting that we spool up, do our flight sweep. You let me know when we're ready to go.
Roger that, stand by.
Two. Alright guys, so we are standing by here at the moment. And it is definitely a dangerous time here on this boat in the middle of the night. But it is a beautiful time in the morning. And we are going to more than likely be heading to the tanker right away. So let's actually verify our TACAN is 10 X-ray and it's on. And we'll box TACAN, as well as let's get our waypoint 4 selected.
You have TACAN set to 10.
Oh, that's affirmative. 2 is reporting tanker 135.4 nautical miles on a heading of 265.
That's affirmed. I got about the same. Alright, 1 is spooling up.
2 spooling up. Alright guys, we're spooling up. Let's do our flight control sweep. Two requesting salute.
Stand by, 1 salute.
Okay, roger that. We'll wait for you to go, then we'll give our salute. Alright, so we're going to watch him go off the Cat. There he goes. Woo! That was dangerous. Somehow...
1 to 2, you're clear.
Yeah, roger that. I must have accidentally hit the salute. We came off the same time you did. Well, that was close, guys.
Shit, that could have been bad, because I cleared off to the left.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw when it was happening, so we went ahead and adjusted. Oh man, I don't know what happened there, guys. I really don't know what happened there. I think that was a glitch. Okay, I don't know what happened. I'm gonna respawn the actual. I crashed, man. I went down and I crashed, which burns me up. So, if you want to proceed on, I'll meet up with you. Otherwise, I'm gonna get started again. All right, guys. So sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think my finger accidentally hit the spawn button. So we'll get up and running again really quick. Oh, that just burns me up to no degree, y'all. That burns me up when it glitches out like that. And they got me loaded on a Cat already, so I'm gonna have to let's spawn over here quick. And then I'll have to respawn back on there. Okay, this is not the right carrier, so we gotta come back. And we'll select roll. And come back to where we need to be. And we shouldn't be on the Cat. Alright, let's do this all over again, guys, really quick. There'll be no waiting or delaying. I'm pretty quick at this. Let's get the battery on. And no glitches this time. Battery is on. Let's get the APU on. That just burns me up. Alright, and I'll get to you guys in the chat in here in a second. Let's go ahead and get that engine cranked up. What we'll do too is we'll get our lights already turned up, the sliders here, so that we'll have immediate lights on the bird. Okay, if anything, guys, this gives you another look at the startup process. Man, that burns me up. Okay, there's those lights that we said we'd get on. Remember, we got to cycle that bleed air. Bleed air is cycled.
Roll left.
And let's start the other engine. Flight controls. Let's get our DDIs on again, guys. Let's set our bingo fuel. Fuel is being introduced. One, this is 2.
Go for 1.
Yeah, Roger, I don't know what happened, man. By the time I came off the cat, it was too low. We were coming low, so I'm just restarting. I'll be in the air in about 3 minutes or so.
That's affirmed. No worries. Take your time, and I'll meet you. I'll anchor short of the AO.
Okay, roger that. All right,
well,
guys.
By then, we'll probably be coming back towards you, because I'll probably just be done tanking.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I'll just get up and go straight to the tanker, and that way you don't have to turn around or make any other concessions, and we'll be linking up with you soon. I'll report our current position frequently. All right, guys, let's go ahead and reset our FCS.
That's affirmed.
FCS is going to be reset again, guys. See that alignment process. Okay, it is counting down. FCS, too easy, guys. We're going to be out of here really quick. All right, FCS is reset. Let's go ahead and go over to our HMD. We'll go to the bit. Displays, HMD. And while that's happening, let's check to see if we're aligned. You got a multitasker, guys. Okay, we're not aligned yet, so let's get that tack iron on. Okay, let's stop that quick. Clear. 1, 0. Enter. On. Let's see. Okay, there's the tack end. IFF. On. Data link. On. And the ILS is going to be for the other boat, so we'll put ILS. Boom. And we'll turn that on as well for the other boat. Let's finish our HMD stuff here. We're just trying to multitask so we can get out of here quicker. Alright, we're going to line the HMD. It usually helps if the HUD is turned up. Okay, it failed. Let's do it again. Alignment is complete, and let's go back down here to our countermeasures page. Boom. And let's set up our EW like we did last time. It's running a test. And now let's double check. We are fully aligned, guys. Let's go back to in-flight alignment and let us get our, let's make sure our FLIR is on standby, which it is. Console's looking good. Ejection seat is looking good. And now it's all done. Let's get our shaft program back again. Back to 2 on the shaft, 2 on the flare, 0.25 on the interval. As far as repeat, it's gonna go be 2. Alright, so 2 is good. Save. And boom. And I think we're pretty much ready to go. Let's get our flaps to half. And let's go ahead and cycle those rudder pedals again. Boom. Landing light on. Keith, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy.
Alright, Chief is removing the wheel chocks. Let's see. We don't have anything over here on the annunciator panel. And let's get that, one of those lights is up pretty bright. Turn the flood down just a little bit. And boom. Let's remove the parking brake. Flaps are set to half. We're good to go, guys.
1 to 2, were you just trying to keep me up?
Negative. I was communicating with Chief to remove the wheel chocks, and we're rolling to the cat now.
That's fine. Alright, once you get up, just make your best speed, and we'll rendezvous at Texaco.
Hey, firm, best speed once we get up, rendezvous at Texaco for 1 or for 2. Alright guys, we're just going to take off a Cat 3 this time. We are ready confetti this time, guys. Alright, let's go. Wings are being unfolded again. Let's get our landing bar down. And chair is armed. Boom, boom, boom. Flaps half. Let's double check our FCS, of course. We should already be there. I'm just paranoid now. I don't want no problems, man. Alright, let's get IFF is on. Data link is on. Cool. Alright, where's he at? Okay, he's saying move up. Definitely a rough start to the stream there. Alright. We'll look for his cue. You can see it's getting light outside already, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's put that bar back in. Can get that flood down a little bit more now. Light control sweep. Alright. Now we're ready, guys. Salute is given. Okay, now we're ready for it. Now that we're not pushing the button accidentally. Here we go, guys. Up we go. Gears coming up. Flaps are coming up. 1, this is 2. We are airborne. We have the tanker 112 miles. And he may be out of range.
That's from 22 out. We're getting ready to turn in on him momentarily.
2. Alright guys, so we are going to go up to Angels 200. Another thing that we have to check while we're in flight is we're going to come out of Afterburner. Okay, we're out of Afterburner. Now we got to go to our comms 2 and put in the right frequency, which is there, 251. That's good. Okay, we are out of Afterburner, guys. And on our way on the first mission after something that really wouldn't have happened, but we'll just call it pilot error on my part. But that's alright. That's why we train, man. Alright, speed is bleeding down a little bit because we're out of Afterburner. And guys, that's what we're gonna. Now let's go ahead and let's just do our master arm. And let's get our FLIR on. And all of that jazz on. And let's go ahead and go to our radar page so we can see exactly. We're going to do a 4-bar here. And let's range it out to about 160, and there's where they look like they're at. Tanker is 89, so that's them here. Now, if we wanted to, we could go ahead and just do a soft lock on them, and we would be doing just fine as well. So first order of business is to fill our tanks up. We are going to be ingressing, our initial attack point is going to be waypoint 4, and you can see that's 244 nautical miles away from there. From this current location, up we go. Let's hook a little bit more up on the throttle there. About 90%, 91. It's okay that we're burning a little bit of fuel because we're going to go to the tanker and tank. We've got about 10,000 to go. All right. Enough of that madness.
Contact with
Say again, one.
accidental key.
2.
You Mach 10.
Currently 384 on the speed. Tanker is 57 miles away, making best speed. Once we get up to Angels 2-0, we'll pick up the speed a little bit.
1.
Alright guys, we're moving right along. They're within that, so we can reduce the speed or the distance on the radar. And there they are right there. Less than 300 to go. Above those clouds. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. Let's turn that HMD helmet down just a little bit so it's not so bright.
Mexico. Chevy. Approaching for refuel. Chevy 1-1. Mexico 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact.
And what you hear, he's using voice attack. So we're almost at flight level 200 here, or Angels 20. About 100 feet to go, guys. $70, $80, and right at flight level 200, right under. Let's go back up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're
Ready for contact.
ATC there, guys, and we're on barometric altitude hold, so they'll hold the 19.9. And guys, we're only 26. That means they're headed towards us. How fast is that? We're going pretty fast. All right. That's him taking fuel. Okay, they're about 20 miles out. I do have visual on them. One, this is two. We're 12 miles out.
That's affirmed. We're hooked up to taking fuel.
Okay, roger that. What's your heading? Are you guys on a western heading?
We're coming towards you.
Okay, roger that. I'll be swinging back around from left to right.
That's affirmed.
Okay, guys, so they're coming towards us. That's why we got there so fast. You can see them off to the right. And there they are right there, folks. Okay, there they are. Let's pick our speed up a little bit on this turn. And that's why we were able to close the speed on them so quickly. It's because roughly they're... Okay, he's done. He's done getting his fuel. Gonna be a beautiful time to refuel. Texaco, Ford, approaching to refuel.
Chevy 1-2, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 300.
Alright guys, we're 4.7 out. Got a good rate of closing here. And we're doing good, guys. 3 nautical miles to go. 2 is 2.9 nautical miles to tanker.
That's affirmed. We are slotted right in observation position. You got your choice of drogues.
2. Alright, we're within 2 miles. Let's go ahead and get our probe out. And of course, we need to get our fuel page up. Fuel page is up. 1.5 nautical miles, so we're going to start bringing the speed back naturally so we don't blow past the tanker. Kind of reduce the closure rate. Just skimming above these clouds, guys. Beautiful flight this morning. Beautiful flight. Closing up nice and comfy, guys. You don't want to close too fast. Okay, we got about 9,430 pounds of fuel, so we were able to get to the tanker pretty quickly. And then we'll confirm what the waypoint distance is to the initial point, the IP point. Steady as she goes, guys. Nice and slow as we go. So we'll get some gas and then we'll keep going on to the mission, guys. Do some flybys later. Moving up nice and smooth, guys. Ready? Pre-contact. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way here. Sometimes I don't know if I have to say Texaco, ready pre-contact.
Clear contact.
Alright, there's our clear contact. So there's the drone coming out, guys. Looks like he's making his turn. Or not. Maybe we just got a little bit of wind there. This thing, guys, you just got to be nice and patient with yourselves. Slide a little bit to the left here.
Good job.
Thank you, Mike. Alright guys, we're taking fuel. Let's get full bellies. Let's get our bellies all filled up and get on mission, guys.
Let me know when you're about halfway.
2. Just being quiet here. I gotta concentrate here, guys.
Return pre-contact.
Alright. Came out a little bit, got a little bit too close. So we'll get back in it. I only got about 2,000 more to go, so if you want to hook up on the right, that's fine.
That's fine. Texaco. Chevy. Approaching for refuel.
Chevy 1-1, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 300.
Ready pre-contact. Ready pre-contact.
Clear contact. You're taking fuel.
Let's slide up a little bit. That's the problem. There we go.
Return pre-contact.
Man, we can't stay in today. Usually I stay in. Okay. It's a little squirrely today. It's the pressure of everybody watching this time. Alright, let's come back and get it again and be done with it.
Contact.
Alright, 2 or 1 is taking fuel.
You're taking fuel.
We're almost filled up, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll get it. I think I came up too fast that last one and was just too unstable. It's all about your stability here. Small movements. And keeping pace with the aircraft.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Ooh. We only got about 1,000 to go, and then we'll be done here.
That's a firm, take your time.
All right. I got a little too aggressive on that one, guys.
Return pre-contact.
You gotta be kidding me.
Clear contact.
Just as we were about to get in and he cleared it, then we got clear contact again, guys. Look at that. It's playing with my emotions, man. My goodness, I'm all over the place. Alright, I slammed it in that one. This is why this type of situation you got to practice. Because this is what was probably one of the hardest things for me to do in this aircraft is to get fuel, not even the carrier landings.
Contact.
All right, let's stay in, guys.
Fuel. Transfer complete.
All right, we're all done.
Disconnect.
Okay, 2 is Phil. All right, probe down.
Alright, I'm on your left.
2.
Go ahead, when you get a second, box Whiskey 4. And we're en route to Whiskey 4.
Hey, firm, Whiskey 4 is boxed. We're confirming Whiskey 4 mileage 244 from this point. He said he's on my left.
On course, Whiskey 4.
Roger that. What's your location? Because I'm getting ready to come right to the right heading.
I'm to your right. I've already turned off course. On course, flight level 210.
Okay, I do have your visual. I'm sliding over to you.
Alright, I'm pushed up to about 380.
Roger that. All right, guys. So we're just pushing up over closer to 1. Now that we took 8 years to get our fuel, but nonetheless, guys, we got it. And we're going to be going on his left side.
ATC to 386.
Hey, firm. All right, guys, we are headed to fly off of 1, and then we'll get on and at 'em. We got full tanks. We'll get next to him and ATC ourselves as well at 86, which ATC is nothing but the auto throttles, if you will. It's a throttle hold, basically. Sorry I can't communicate with you guys too much in the chat, but you can see here this is pretty in depth here of what we got to do here in order to keep these things from not crashing. I have crashed into them on accident during training, not paying attention, looking down, getting lackadaisical, and I mean, it's happened to most of us, but I'm just admitting it happened to me as well. So you got to be very, very studious and cognizant of your location, your speed, the wind. Just come right a little bit. There we go. We're not going to get so close to him. We'll keep it about, you know, right where we're supposed to be.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll push it up.
Stand by. Gotta look, make sure you don't slide over like that. Because the winds do slide over. Let's drop a little altitude here. Okay, what do you want to push it up to?
About 450. Or 400, yeah, about 425 or so.
425.
I'm in mill power only, so use burners to keep up if needed.
2.
Mach 0.95.
We're there. I'm at Mach 0.95 right now. Actually, we're at 0.6 now. It's come off a little bit.
Roger that. I got 0.94 at 434.
Roger that. What's your ATC at?
432.
ATC there. Right on course here. Let's go up to potentially 431.
Hey bro, did your C radar ever get stuck in a specific range? Like, I don't know what I did, but it won't go from 80 miles. Like, I'm trying to put it back down to 40.
Never happened to me, but I'm checking it right now. Let's see. Let's get back on our speed. I don't know why the ATC came off.
Dang, bro, you went from left to right, huh? I mean, from right to left, huh? You're in burner, just so you know.
Yeah, Roger. I was trying to get my ATC back to 432, but as soon as I take it off, man, I start dropping speed, so I'm going to probably ATC right at about 410.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay, correction, 414. I'm ATC 414. B altered 21070. Yeah, my C radar is working just fine. I'm out at 80 nautical miles, and yeah, it is switching, so no glitch here. All right, so there's our C radar, guys.
Okay, I see what it was. I had designated waypoint 4 as a target point, and that's what had it locked at 80, but I've got it now.
Okay, roger that. That makes sense. 2 is requesting permission to go ahead and fence in and prepare any type of weapons for any marine air vessels.
That's a firm fence in at your discretion.
2. And I'll just stay tactically abreast of you off to your left here. We'll just keep it like this for safety purposes, because I did let them know about my little training accident.
none of that today.
No, sir. I was already hot coming off that carrier.
Hey, listen, I was just going to say you already had your mishap today during this mission.
Yes, sir. No more mishaps here.
I wonder what it was though. I think it was just that we launched at the same time. It was dark, and you know what I'm saying. It was like IMC all the way up.
Yeah, what it was is, first of all, I didn't even realize I was moving. I was looking at you. I think my elbow, the way I reached for something on my desk, and I think it tapped one of the toggle switches that I have mapped to salute. And yeah, bro, it was all trouble after that. So I just soaked it up to pilot error. You know, I'll take the hit. But no more faux pas here, man. And we're gonna neutralize these targets and have a good mission today, brother.
Yeah, that's a firm.
Okay, guys. So what I'm doing now is I'm preparing the harpoons. I already went to master arm, air to ground, and now we're timing out the harpoon. Let's take the mode. Well, there's nothing we can do there, but this stuff here, let's see, medium, skim, we can change some of that. Let's see, flight is going to be low. Term is going to be skim, which we already have. And then the rest will get set up once we get the missile active. Let's step it over and make sure the other missiles are the same. Flight, we need low. Let's check, make sure we didn't drift. That's the problem. Flight is low, skim. Okay, cool. Let's step it back over to this pylon. And now we're just simply looking for any returns to come in here. But we've got quite the ride to waypoint 4 area. We still have 144 nautical miles. 1060. 2 is reporting 10.1 on the fuel state.
1's reporting 9.8.
2. Alright, and what we can do, let's just slide over a little bit closer to him. So we'll bank right a little bit.
1 to 2, I'm going to go ahead and box tanker number 2. His name has been changed from Arco to Shell, just to have him ready in case we need him.
Okay, 2, roger that. We'll switch over to 14 X-ray for Arco, just in case we need to pick up some more fuel for 2. Alright, now he's coming a little bit left, so we gotta come left before he gets there, and that's how my training accident happened. I wanted to slide over to him, but he's steering directly towards waypoint 4, and if I don't do that too, it's gonna look like he's drifting to the left, but we were really drifting to the right. Alright, let's get our TACAN switched over to 14 X-ray. That is another tanker, but it's a closer tanker to where the target area is at. And 1, this is 2. Once we're loitering over the target area, what is going to be your... I got bingo set for 3,500, but I think... I don't know where the carrier placement is. What is going to be your bottom... just your Joker fuel?
Joker is... we'll do Joker at 4,500 and bingo at 35.
4,500 Joker, 3,500 bingo. 2.
Yeah, I think we'll be good. The carrier group isn't as far as it was when we were running through this, but I think we'll be good, especially if we hit the tanker first. Okay,
roger that. Yeah, because if we haven't went Winchester on our weapons, we can go back to Arco and refill, and then go back to the carrier to rearm and refuel after we Winchestered on any usable weapons for the area.
Yeah, we get good stuff on 4. then I'll push up to 5 and see what I can see. If I don't see anything immediately to make a quick run, then I'll RTB to the next group and rearm and come back.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan, and I'll keep you abreast of my fuel state once we get in the target area. And right now, 2 is reporting negative contacts on the C radar, and we'll update any contacts that we get from our location.
As a firm, I am picking up the fleet off to our 3 o'clock, but they're no factor for our Hawthorns.
Okay, roger that. Your C radar only goes up to 80 miles, right?
That's a firm from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, roger that. I thought it went to 160, but it's only 80, and I have negative contacts on mine, so it must be because you're a little bit further off to the north than me, because I'm not picking up even the fleet.
That's a firm.
Alright guys, so if we were to go to the other tanker, we're closing in on him because he's at a heading of 237, so he's just a few degrees off of us if you really look at it, and he's at 62 nautical miles. So the good thing is that once we get a little closer, we most certainly will be able to keep an eye on his distance in the situation that we need to get more fuel more expeditiously. We're at about the same fuel state when we originally arrived to the other tanker. Okay, stand by. 1, this is 2. I have positive contact of heading 251 of 2 marine targets, reporting 2 marine targets heading 251 at about 79 miles from my current location.
Roger that, I see him. I'm now reporting 3 contacts heading 254.
Yep.
Now 4 contacts.
Okay, roger that. I do have all 4 contacts. And according to the mission briefing, I believe those are enemy assets. 2 is requesting to take both left side contacts and requesting to engage at the 30 nautical mile distance.
That's a firm. 1, I'll take both of the right side contacts.
2. Alright guys, we have our first contacts. We have our first contacts here, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to sensor select over to the right. I'm going to move my cursor over the southern left target here, right like that, and we're going to sensor select right again, and now we've got a bearing on him. That target is 66 nautical miles from here at this point. Okay, and you can see the diamond indicating that's where the target's at. Now that
1 is spreading out to the north to get a better angle on the contact.
2, we'll stay here. I'm currently on a heading of 244, and my target is 60 nautical miles away and decreasing. All right, see there, my
That's a firm.
my ATC went off. Little ATC right here. So remember guys, 4,500 is the key number. Now that this is all squared away, let's see if day's too bright. I think that's good. Let's put it on daytime now. Make it a little bit brighter. So now that we have our first target, we can go ahead and set our weapon up. So we're going to hit mode, and we're going to hit R/BL, and flight seek should be small as well. Okay guys, so here's what we have. We've we've got our target 49.5 nautical miles away. We've got the harpoon set up, R/BL, low, skim, and small. According to the mission briefing, these ones were smaller ones. Sorry, James Johnson says, está bien porque tú sabes que estoy leal, papá. Yo nunca te dejé solo, papá. Gracias, gracias. Como tú sabes, como tú sabes. Sorry, guys, I haven't been that interactive, but as you can see, it's a lot going on. This is definitely different than flying, let's say, like a commercial aircraft where you can kind of take your eyes off of everything.
One to two reporting 8.0 on fuel.
2 reporting 8.1. Alright. Put something back on my desk.
2 to 1, I'm gonna drop speed 350 knots.
2 will mirror that, 350 knots on the speed. Alright, everybody, we're coming back to 350 on the speed. Once we get in 30 knots, or 30 nautical miles of the target, we will be able to...
One's turning back in at the 40-mile mark.
A firm 2 is currently 33.3 from target. We will be releasing harpoon at 30 miles.
That's a firm.
Okay, there's our ATC speed that we want. Okay, 2 will be releasing weapon time now. Magnum. Alright, harpoon is away.
One's turning on bearing.
2. Alright, so now what we're going to do, that missile is going to do what it's got to do.
I think the correct identification is Bruiser for these missiles.
Okay, Bruiser, not Magnum. Bruiser for 1, and I'm going to go ahead and acquire the second target. Alright, that target is away. Let's go ahead and move our cursor to the top target and do the same thing, only we'll wait for the first one to hit. Okay, we're 13 degrees offset, so let's come right a little bit, and we will most certainly get on our missile here in a second visually to see where it's at. So the one we have locked up now.
1, Bruiser.
Alright, so he's got his missile out, and we've got our missile out, so ours obviously is probably going to hit first. And right now, too, it's a little off because the aircraft is asymmetrical. Okay, that's our missile. It's already dropped low. It's going to be looking for its target. I think I see it off there on the horizon.
One, Bruiser.
2. Alright, we're going to shoot on the second one. Let's get it to seek to medium, low, skim. 2, Bruiser. Alright. Let's see how many missiles we got. Okay, those are the other missiles. So we got 3 out. So it's still got a ways to go. Zato flies back, folks. Smoke in the air. That's right. Vaca Zato. We got some missiles in the air going to the targets. We got 4 missiles out there, guys. There's the first one. I do see the boat. It looks like it is going to hit. We'll check on it here in a second. Let's pull the speed back as well. Okay, it looks like it's picking up the boat. Let's make sure we're all good to go. And we are. Just keep the plane steady. Looks like we're going to get a good hit on the first one.
Looks like this first one's gonna be good.
Roger that. Okay, we didn't get an indication that it was destroyed, but we did visually verify that it was a good hit.
I think one of my missiles may miss.
Okay, actually, we just got the indication that it was destroyed, so we did destroy the first one. I'm currently turning out to the south and back around so that we don't get too close to target area 4. This must be one of Leo's missiles. Okay, it looks like your missile was good. I believe.
I don't know. It looked like it detonated early.
Okay, this third missile looks like it's on target. That one looked like it was a good hit.
Yeah, I got that one. I got the notification. Alright, so I got 1 and 1 on that.
Yeah, same thing for me. 1 and 1. I think one of my missiles went a little crazy as with your other one, and it probably was the confusion of having all of those bolts in close proximity. So we're 1 and 1. I am Winchester on harpoons. I'll be warming up the JDAMs at this point. All right, guys.
That's the time. Warming up the JDAMs. I don't think JDAMs will take those out, so I'm pushing on the waypoint 5.
2, we'll do the same, warming up JDAMs, pushing away 0.5. Alright guys, waypoint 5 is boxed in, and it is only 29 nautical miles from our current location. 2 is reporting 7.2 on the fuel.
One's reporting 7.0.
2.
So we landed.